of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspect.
I'm sorry.
Scrope, Apollo. Scrope would not.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is. Take this. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And the win.
Everybody in Chucktown, go ahead and grab those tickets and come pull up on me at 8 o'clock, man. If y'all still pulling up around 8 o'clock...
What was it you needed me to do, Scrope?
Scrope would never. And the did.
I know how y'all get down in South Carolina.
It seems this may.
Take.
It's a new year, so hopefully you're not giving out the old you. That's right. This episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in chewable tablets and at a fraction of the cost. You can take them anytime, day or night, plan ahead, or be ready whenever an opportunity arises. The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com. Someone that licensed medical providers.
Let me also. Levioso.
Safety information, and we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. That's BlueChew.com, promo code 85SOUTH to receive your first month free. BlueChew.com. Ready for the biggest Sunday in sports. DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner.
Let me know.
First bet just $5.
Incendio.
DraftKings Sportsbook. I'm betting $5, and I want my $200 to bet on what I really want to bet on. Water polo. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. 85 South. New customers can bet $5. 200 in free bets. Yes. Only DraftKings. 85 South. Eligibility restrictions apply.
What happened was we would have our lunch breaks, and the Martin said, like,
why would I need a piece of toast?
That was our stage, and you could make a right.
I suppose that's where it goes.
Maybe like what would be equivalent like a half a block, and it was Martin's stage.
Accio.
And then we would just walk in because we had the black show on the never hated us. Like, subtle nuances, little things. It wasn't like jokes. It was a facial expression. It was a mannerism. It was the letting the joke live. Whoever learning that chemistry of letting your co-star have his or her moment. Learning that space and in comedy, which we all know, there's a timing. It's a dance, and especially when you work on it's a beat. So I was learning all of that. That was my college, man. Was sitting there
Could it
watching,
be?
you know,
A visitor?
And it was so gracious. I met Eddie Murphy there too. When we did, he was doing Beverly Hills Cop 3 on Universal.
Oh.
And me and Brandon walked over there during our lunch.
The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. She simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my...
Like, with interacting with your fans and interacting with people.
I'd like to have those...
They're not here. So, here's an idea.
Because they were like, they superstars. And they still were taking the time to like, so man, you know, what you want to do? How y'all like filming over there? Oh yeah, okay.
How is it possible
You know,
to...
I did... He hasn't... He dropped them off.
Yeah, man, they were cool.
Why did I...
Oh, that...
Your little brother.
I think I could guess how you died.
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared.
They still talk about your
I suppose if that's the...
I'm sure if you don't mind the...
Tell the truth, because they do it dirty out there. No, Brandon didn't want his hair cut like that. His mom was cutting his hair like that.
It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
His dad, he was real. He was a nice guy, but you know, he's like one of those quiet guys, like a quiet guy. You would just see him looking at his boy, and you just see him laughing inside himself like, all right, I can't. All right. How the hell you get on smart guy? First of all, John's his goddamn light skin. Yeah. Other nigga is light skin. Yeah. Dad is light skin. And you dark skin. It was. I'm high as the hell. You was a kid. I'm sitting there like, oh, nah, I'm keep real with you, DC. Man, that audition was flawless, bro.
That's one of the ones where you just knew.
No, that audition. Killed that audition. Everybody want a big brother like you. Everybody. I appreciate knowing that. I think that is the thing.
I feel like that shit you learned from Martin. Well, hey, bro. We been tuned in, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
They want to shout out to Omar Gooding, too.
Hello, Scrope. Thank... I'm a... I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw saw...
Sad news indeed.
I did.
We would study Jamie. And this is the work we were doing afterwards. We would go home, we order pizza, smoke a little something, chill out, you know what I'm saying? And then it'd be like, man, someone's going to do it. So we turn on a show, we study, be like, we gonna do that shit better next week. We gonna flip it like this, and so me and Omar was like doing that all the time. You know, just playing with the craft.
Yeah.
Like just trying to figure out how to be better. You know what I'm saying? Like how you got young niggas that work on their jump shot, work on their layup, work on their left hand. Like that's what me and Omar would do every day after work. We would just sit down and we look at shows and we look at different performers, and we would just find those different things that maybe weren't in your face, right? But they were subtle things that we knew that we could play on and make them our own. And like the best big brother I ever seen growing up together. It was like,
Accio.
Come to school with you. Yeah, like he can't fuck up my cousin. How can I embrace my team? Money. Not only that, is he can't stop the team. It was like it was a lot of shit at the time that y'all taught us as kids. Like, and then it was black father. Yeah, black parent. Man, we didn't know DC, man, that the kind of example that we were setting, man, just keeping it all the way 100, like, we were just having fun. And I think for me and Omar in particular, we wanted to show young black kids who we really were versus, like, how sitcom TV would try to portray us a lot of times, like, hokey and corny or, you know, just some weird shit that they were saying in the laundry. You'd be like, how the fuck they get away with saying that? So it was like, we were the kids where if they gave us a line, and we knew that shit wasn't gonna fly in the community, we'd be like, I'm not saying it. Like, I'm not saying that, bro. Like, okay, you want to get that kind of joke across? Why don't we say it like this? And I'll give them credit. Shout out to Danny Kalis, the creator of the show. He listened to it. Like, even when it came down the wardrobe, I was like, man, ain't no young black kid walking around wearing them shits on their feet. I was like, y'all these shits, man. I was like, I would be calling up tonight.
Because they didn't want you to have the little logo and all that
They
shit.
don't want us to have logos on anything.
Yeah.
They want to pay for it.
Right.
So they be like, nah,
You don't make it back.
we gotta be cool. So like, I need the Iversons.
Yeah.
I need them before everybody else has them on the street because I can't
Let's
see
do an
them.
episode about this. Let's do an episode. It needs the Iversons.
It was ideas like that we would toss around.
But yeah.
And being that Iverson was such like a controversial figure in sports at that time, they were like, okay, we're the shoe. We just don't want to go. We don't want to go to hip hop because we were introducing vernacular and slang. We were bringing all of that to the show. But it was still a Disney show.
Yeah.
So we just had to find a balance. But thankfully, man, like, we have producers. Shout out to Suzanne DePaz, who was my former manager. Suzanne DePaz, let me give her credit right now because she's another one that doesn't get enough credit. Some of y'all's favorite shows from the Jacksons miniseries, the Jacksons and American Dream.
Tell me about that.
Sister.
Come on.
Smart guy. I'm sure there are a few more after that. But Suzanne DePaz, y'all, is a brilliant black woman who's been in this industry since the Motown days, since the 60s. She was the one that discovered Michael Jackson and Jackson 5. We have those shows right now that everybody can go back and look at.
What are you up to
because
now?
of her. She was the one that kicked open the door for Tia, Tamira, and Taj and the whole Maury family. She was the one that kicked open the door for me. Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm just telling the people because they need to know your name. There was a black woman that blazed that trail. There was a black woman that blazed that trail. How the hell? That was after the Jackson miniseries.
Go to the Jackson first.
Jackson. Okay. Right, we got that. It was an honor, but again, that was another situation. We were talking about the example of music where God presented that opportunity. Amen. Because, and this just bring up the thing about Lion King, and I'll go back to the Jacksons. How I got that was I was shooting the scene, the live scene of Who's Loving You, and that particular day we had already pre-recorded it. And all I had to do was just sing with the track. But for some odd reason that day, sound was down, and I had to sing that shit live, like all day long. So, man, it was like maybe after like the fourth setup shot, I'm kind of exhausted vocally, but I'm like really warmed up, so I'm belting this shit out. And we on stage, and the lights are shining our way, so we don't see who's out in the audience. We just kind of see the cameras on the dolly, but we don't see like who's out there. So we get through with the day, we get through with that scene, we moving on. Me and my mom was walking back to the trailer. She was like, yo, you know who just came up to me, asked me about you? I was like, hold on. She's like, Elton John, who's just here. He's saying he's doing some kind of movie with Disney. He is saying that you'd be perfect for it. I'm like, Elton John, the Benny and the Jets. I'm like, that guy? And I'm sorry, Sir Elton. But I really wasn't into Elton John like that back then. I was a kid, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think I'm ready for this just yet.
His work now. I love Elton John, especially what he did for me. But she said he wants you to audition for this singing role in this new animated thing that they're doing for Disney.
Should come back to this another time.
And I was just like, oh, okay, cool. Well, let's do it. Right. So I think 2 days later, we wrapped the Jacksons. And then Disney had took over everything from that point on, like our hotel and everything. And so I'll never forget, man, like the day after we wrapped, I went down to Burbank at the Disney recording studios. That was another song I sang down maybe like 3 or 4 times.
Perhaps I'll come back to this.
I vividly remember they had cameras up like this in the vocal booth. And they were just telling me, they were like, be as animated as you can. Like, Like if you're just saying it to the world. So any movements you want to do, like even if you're not on the mic, just move around because we're gonna put all of that in the character. I'm like, huh? Won't even make any sense, but I did it anyway. So there's actually footage that I saw online where they showed me performing the song in the studio that day, and that was one of the cameras. And so a lot of that stuff that you see with Simba in the animation was stuff that I was doing.
Hey man, Saturday, February 18th at 8 o'clock, we will be at the Johnny.
Akio.
Stop right there.
Let's pray, shall we?
If it isn't Nora Treadwell's gun.
Akio. It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Lexi, and it's your girl Dre Nicole, and I got some really good news for y'all. Yes, period, y'all. We are about to revamp our whole page. We got so much new shit coming on for y'all. Like, we're about to be doing new challenges. We're about to be doing vlogs. We're really about to be dropping a lot of new content for y'all. One episode a week is not enough. Y'all about to get some more content on page. Yeah, y'all be saying, oh, make the episodes longer. I mean, twice a week. Well, this is your opportunity to see us.
Revelio.
You're gonna get a look into our lives. No one's alone. Personal. So make sure y'all sign up at patreon.com/4months. Sign up today. Different tiers. So if you want audio only, you can just listen. If you want video and audio, we have that too. And also, we have a top tier where you get exclusive access to merch, shows, all that good stuff. So go to patreon.com/4months and sign up today.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy DCL Fly. In case you haven't heard, we at the 85 South Show have launched our own independent streaming service called Channel 85. And for our loyal supporters, we are currently offering 20% off for 6 months. Just use code 85 per center. Right, spread it out. Code 85 PERCENTER. Once you sign up, you'll get access to the podcast a whole day earlier than everyone else on YouTube. All of our new live shows, independent specials, new shows like 5 on it, 85, and even get your special offers and discounts for 85 South merchandise. And the show is only $8.50 a month for $85 for the whole year. And you can find us online at channel85.com or on your iPhone, Apple TV, Amazon, Fire Stick, Roku, and even on Android. And remember, use code 85 per center for 20% off for a whole 6 months. That's channel 85. Subscribe.
You ain't jump on no giraffe.
How you jumping on
Capture shit, man. It's just real animation, so they had to like.
asking you to say, okay, character. Okay, the way you said, everybody loves you after you get that.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
It was three or four of them, and they were in the control room drawing that shit. And when I got there,
They put a punch in like, yeah, Jay, we better steal your whole sauce on this one, bro.
that was cool because when I saw what was going on, and then I got really excited. And it's a true story. After I sang the song, the producers were looking at each other and they were like whispering to each other like that. So I'm looking, they like, hey, so would you be able to stay in Los Angeles for a little bit longer? Hell yeah. I was like, yeah, sure, because I really don't want to go home. I'm just gonna go back to school. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll stick around. They were like, well, the reason why we want you to stick around because we think we may want you to do the voice of this character. Like, you're perfect for Simba. So I'm like, oh shit, like that sounds kind of big. Like, okay. Man, like 15 minutes later, business affairs from Disney had called back, and they had just closed their deal with Jonathan Taylor Thomas. So the deal had been finalized and closed. But if they would have waited, if his agent would have waited another 2 hours to close that deal, I would have had that role.
So wait a minute. So it wasn't your voice. You just singing.
I was a singing
The
voice.
same voice.
I was just
The
singing.
The actor was Tool Time.
I met Jonathan and hung out with him on a couple different occasions because Home Improvement, their soundstage on Disney was next to Smart Guy. So like the voice of Simba was right there, and then the singing voice of Simba was right there. You know? That's what happened, and then when that came out, you know, people didn't know that it was a black kid behind that voice, and I wasn't really tripping on it because I knew that I was a part of it anyway. Like, nobody could take that away from me. So black is possible, but that just goes to show you everything is supposed to happen when it's supposed to happen, when God wants it to happen. Because when it was finally revealed what voice the singing was behind it, the singing voice behind it, I think it was more impactful at that time, especially when the community was made more aware of it, because this is the time, this is a black renaissance that we're in now, and especially here in Atlanta, and you're seeing so many people emerge or come to the forefront that you didn't know were a part of these iconic projects. It just seemed like it was kind of like a snowball effect of all this information coming out that our people could learn and be aware of. So I don't regret it. Like, you know, my whole journey in this industry, good, bad, or ugly, man, the journey has just been absolutely incredible. I feel like, you know, we still got a lot more left to do. But, man, where God has taken me thus far, man, it's just been nothing short of amazing, especially a kid coming from Chicago. Like, there's not too many of us that get opportunities like that.
You a chick, man.
So how you get into ATL? Cause I've been wearing these skates before. Goddamn,
You gotta do the American dream shit.
Okay. Oh, and then we're going to ATL. All right. Okay. And I'm going to get it together like Warner Brothers. Man, y'all need to stop playing. Let's do an ATL too. Come on, man. Hold on. I got to behave myself, man. Hey, guys. Stop playing. We got to figure this out, man. You know what you might play last night in the game? Oh, yeah. Man, we everywhere together. And also, man, we got to do ATL too. But anyway, the Jacksons miniseries, how that came about real quick. My cousin Lady Stewart, another successful music producer, multi-platinum music producer, was being managed by Suzanne DePass at that time. And he was working with like Aaron Hall and Shantae Moore and Keith Washington, this real old school R&B. They were all coming up to Chicago working in his studio. And so one of Suzanne's representatives came up to Chicago from LA. And I was there at the studio because that's when I first started songwriting. That's when me and Tricky were like first training him as a producer, me as a songwriter. And I was like 11 years old. And Ruth Carson, that's her name, she would come to the studio, and every time she sings, she'd be like, yo, who's that little guy? Like, he's always singing, he's always dancing, like, because, I don't know if y'all know this, but we about to do this biopic about Michael Jackson and his family, and he needs to audition for that shit. Like, I'm gonna tell Suzanne, he needs to audition for that shit. So I was like, man, whatever, I don't know if I can play Michael Jackson, they gonna make it, and thank you, so I'm like, man, whatever, she just talking. Sure enough, like, I get a call from my agent. I had a local agent at the time. This weekend, he's in Chicago. Chicago said, the casting director from the Jacksons American Dream wants you to audition. Blah, blah, blah. So come down here to the office. This is when you still had to actually go to someone's office. They put you on videotape. They have to FedEx.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had.
Professor, I completed all of your...
Well done. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Some other real shit. The minute I was supposed to audition for the Jackson family, because even when you got to LA, there was a round of audition. There was like 3 rounds of audition that you had to go through before you got to audition for the actual Jackson family. So I had to go through that gauntlet of just like stuff to finally make it to audition in front of them. And so when I finally got there,
The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Who, I guess that day had just been having a shitty day, and she was just over it. And so she was just passing sides out to the kids that were left, and so she wasn't taking into consideration the kids who had been told who they were specifically auditioning for. So she had handed me some sides for like Randy or some shit. I was like, sorry, Randy, and there's no offense. But it was like,
Expelliarmus, you seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day. Still at it, I see.
And there was a kid that came out of, I'm about to go in, there was a kid that came out, and I can see he had a horrible audition. And he threw his sides in a garbage can next to me. I'm on a couch like this, named Mike sides. So I took him up out of the garbage can, and I just started...
Expelliarmus, Leviosa, Accio.
And I said the lines, and that was cool, but then that's when they started asking me to sing. And I was so, like, me and my mother rehearsed those routines so much. Man, I could have did that shit in my sleep. It was just like, and I'll never forget, I knew I kind of had the part, sort of, but I saw Mrs. Jackson smiling at me, and she had looked over at the director, and she was like, he's good. And so I was like, okay, cool. But I didn't get the part that day. They put me on the red eye, me and my mother back to Chicago. And we was back in Illinois, and I waited maybe about 5 months because Michael was on tour. And then Michael had finally seen the tape.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
He had to make the final decision. All three actors that played him, the young one, the middle one, which was me, and my man Wiley Draper, God rest Wiley Soul, who was Atlanta native, who was from here in Atlanta. He picked us. Like, we were the ones that Michael personally chose. And so, you know, all we knew we had to do was when we got on set, we had to live up to his expectation because we were just on it like, man, if Michael sees something and it's like, we gotta be on our shit. And we worked hard. I worked 7 days a week on that shit willingly, voluntarily. Let me make this clear. We technically only worked 5 days a week, but the cast, we all get together on Saturday and Sunday and rehearse. Like every weekend, no matter what. And I'm talking about 5-6 hours of straight dance rehearsal in front of the mirror in the conference room at the hotel we were staying at. And Bumper Robinson was the one who orchestrated. Shout out to Bumper, but he was like, yo, man, we about to be portraying the Jackson family. Like, this is black royalty. We cannot fuck this up. At all. It's like, we cannot fuck this up. So everybody like being
Off on another adventure, are we?
Have your shit together. We were on point. By the time that came out, when we looked back on the work that we did, it made sense. It made sense.
That's the one that has up.
Man, thank you, man. Man, I appreciate y'all. Like, real shit. Like, that means a lot to me because I've been in this business a long time, and I think you guys know from being in the industry for the amount of time that you all have been in, you all have done as well. You can kind of get a little jaded, man, because you go through so much shit, you know what I'm saying, leading up to whatever that opportunity is that takes you into your next chapter of life in your career. And so when you get the opportunity to meet with your peers, to build with your peers, and they express to you how much they appreciate your work and that they see you, that means a lot to me, man, because like real shit, I would be thinking about y'all. I would be thinking about y'all. I'd be thinking about who's the next generation, like coming up after us. What kind of example are we setting? Like, what are we saying? Because I want kids to come up after us knowing that they can do it. Like, man, we got a real responsibility. So now to have this opportunity to meet y'all and to build with y'all and to see y'all exceed and pass what we've done. Because honestly, look at this whole situation over here, man. It's just taking whatever groundwork and foundation that we laid as young black performers, man, y'all taking this shit to the next level and having ownership in what it is that y'all do. So, like, this platform.
Here I am, as good as my word.
Have people that we're fans of, like, just to see that you say that it's
We
like
meet again.
I suppose I should...
Well said.
Follow me. Keep your eyes open, as you can imagine.
For us to been doing it for the amount of time that we've been doing it, and for us to even have people like you to come on, it's just hear how...
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Engage with the people that inspired us, and y'all continue.
Surprising how much of this is rather unfortunately coming back to me. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp... Bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Continually succeed at their craft than looking at the tragedy and travesty shit.
I appreciate
So,
that.
yeah, bro, thank you.
Accio. Expelliarmus.
So I was even blessed with that as well, where, you know, my mother created a certain type of balance in my life where work was over in Los Angeles, and we'd be back on a plane, I'd be right back in the neighborhood, like interacting with my friends, going to school, going
What are
to
you
the
up to
grocery
now?
store, saying what's up to my neighbor, having a real life.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Just a fucking blessing, man. I'm just grateful, man. Just grateful to God for everything. Grateful for the support from the community. I can't stress that enough. It's like what you said. We live in a time where, you know, people kind of find joy in your pain and the struggles that you go through. But I've just been really, really blessed where, with our community in particular, it's all been about celebrating and acknowledging the work that I've done and supporting me and, like, letting me know on the street or letting me know on social media, hey, man, keep doing your thing. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, black men coming up to me, like, especially with The Shy, like, with the show on and all of that, with the character that I'm portraying. Like, I know a lot of guys like that back home.